Your one taught me a lot about myself. And honestly, I feel like I've learned, I've grown, I've developed and understood more about the platform and what I'm trying to build here with We Rest on Sundays. In the last 12 months, I recorded 40 episodes, created over 140 posts, launched the Instagram, the YouTube, launched on all the streaming platforms. Some months we hit over 40,000 views. And in the beginning, we had less than 100. Literally, I can remember there's like one follower, my wife, two, three, my sisters, four, my mom, and then like a few friends. And then people continue to, naturally gravitate towards it, which has been incredible. This year, I've learned, honestly, you know, how to edit. I've learned how to write consistently, how to light a scene, and how to build something that hopefully will be long lasting and long form content, short form content. I learned to give myself permission to be a student and really ask the questions, to learn, create new processes. But the goal was never really about the numbers. That wasn't the goal. I set a goal at the beginning of last year when I launched the platform, like, oh, this is what I want to do. And then reality, as time went on, I'm like, that's not my goal. The goal has always been to impact with my purpose. Because the purpose We Rest on Sundays is very simple: to help people navigate the complexities of the world through healthy, honest, family, and faith-centered conversations. I think back to my early 20s, before any cameras, before the platform, when I used to send articles to friends because I thought that, honestly, sharing information was vital. I had someone that I considered a close friend at the time that really just went out of his way and was pretty dismissive of one of the notes that I shared. And honestly, that hurt my feelings. It hurt me more than I expected. It quieted my creativity. It quieted my voice. And for a long time, I stopped sharing. But here's the beauty. A few real friends noticed. They asked me, why did I stop? Why'd you stop sharing? And when I opened up about it and commented that, honestly, I shut down, they completely disagreed. They challenged me. They wanted me to get back to sharing openly, honestly, sharing articles, videos, podcasts, whatever it was that I felt like was really helpful or beneficial to my personal life and journey. They reminded me that one person's discomfort should never silence your own purpose. That moment taught me something. It taught me something I needed when I was really just getting back in my creative bag and thinking about this platform. You cannot build anything meaningful if you're waiting on everyone else's opinion to validate your work. What you create won't be for everybody, but it will be for some. And that is more than enough. I'm not a trained writer. I didn't major in communications. I don't claim to be perfect with grammar and or structure, how I structure my posts in the morning, how I structure, honestly, the letters that I write, the emotions that I pour out on, the one notes in my phone. But I write. I write every single day. I let the words flow. I think about the message, I gather my confidence, and then I release it openly, honestly, authentically. Some days it's right, some days it's wrong, but every day it's noted and rooted in purpose. My prayer is that people feel that purpose through every reel, every story, every post, every episode, and every intention behind We Rest on Sundays. Third person who joined on this platform for year one, thank you. I truly mean it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Maximum gratitude. I hope you felt honored. I hope you felt respected and encouraged. I hope that you felt courageous and proud of sharing your own story with me and with the world and with those that follow and consume really just this platform. Your stories give life to this platform. It's as simple as that. Your vulnerability made this mission real. It gave me more intention. It allowed me to live more of my truth. It allowed me to create something that I think is beautiful, that I think is wonderful. I mean, I really enjoy it. Yeah, I'm biased, I understand. But, I really pray that people understand and see really just the love, the intentionality, the care that goes into this. Because that's what it is. And it's just me trying to serve and have an impact and leave something that's long standing. If I'm being really, really honest and authentic in this moment with you, this isn't scripted what I'm currently thinking through or sharing, but it's like my grandparents were exceptional people. I've had a lot of incredible people in my life. They're both, they have passed by now, but I struggle now, remembering their voice, which sounds crazy to say because they had such a monumental impact on my life, but I really struggle remembering their voice. And through these cameras and this platform, what I've been able to create is like those that we love and some of those individuals that I'm spending time with recording and will continue to do year over year over year, it will make it impossible for us to forget their voices. It's out there, it's content, it's saved, it's stored, it's pushed out there to the world to hear, to consume, to understand, individuals' journeys. And like that's really what it's about as well. This year was a grind. It was a fun grind, but it was a grind. Writing, scheduling, editing, producing, posting long form and short form content, and doing it all by myself. At this stage, I pride myself on honestly learning the craft, developing the skills, asking the questions, doing the research, and understanding every part of the process before really I pushed anything out there. Every day and everything that you have seen has been me in the background, learning, trying, failing, improving, trying again, asking more clarifying questions, trying to get better, doing my research to understand. I wouldn't be me if I didn't take the time to give a special shout out to my brother, Chance Smith. He is a true creative. And at the beginning stages when I was, again, like God was not allowing me to sleep. I was losing sleep over, what is it that I'm going to create? What is it that I continue to wrestle with? Like literally waking up out of bed, going to sleep at night, just thinking about like creating something and putting something out there. And I had tried to source, I'm like, okay, well, I'll do like a podcast. And it's like, well, don't do a podcast. Everybody's doing a podcast. I'm like, talk to him. He's like, no, this isn't a podcast. It's a platform that you are creating. He was like, it's a really good idea and you should do it. Like, yeah, man, but I've been talking to, people that do editing and camera, and the cheapest quote that I've ever been able to get it down to is like $3,000 a month. And I'm like, that's not sustainable longer than, arguably even a year. And I'm like, I don't even know if my wife is going to sign up for that, because there's no money that I am making from this, currently. And it's not my intentionality either. But, and speaking with him, he was like, listen, man, the discipline that you have, if you have the equipment, the camera, I will share with you what lights to get, how to use the equipment, the mics, the stands, the cameras, how to edit, get the lighting right. He's like, and you have the discipline to really just like focus on building it out yourself. Like, you need to lean into it. Don't pay anybody to do it. He literally was like, do not pay anybody to do it. And that was it. That was the battery in my back that I needed. I was like, oh, done and done, right? Like, let me go talk to my wife. We got to buy one camera. I had one. And just like, and really just put a shot up. I'm going to learn. I'm going to grow. I'm going to try. And that's what we did, like I got in the lab with him, and by the lab, I mean, literally, I'm at his house. He's at my house. We're in front of the computer. We're editing. He's teaching me which software. He's saying, this is what you do here. Watch this YouTube video. Watch this YouTube video. Do this research here. Like, look at how I set up this scene. Come with me here. He was coming to my first couple of sets that I was set up. It was, again, intentionality and like true care at the highest level. And it was what really helped launch this platform and push me on the beginning of really just the journey. So Chance, man, I truly appreciate you and your wife as well. It's funny because even when I think about lighting, and I'm looking at these lights in front of me right now, and I'll take a picture and I'll post it so y'all can just see the setup of what it looks like behind the scenes. But, his wife sat in a chair one night for like over an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, for us literally just to mess with the lights, and he could show me like, you see that silhouette and how the light hits her skin on the left-hand side here, different tones, look at your skin tone. And we literally did it for like hours in their home after they put their baby down. And, you know, again, so shout out to just that wonderful couple, the Smiths, and, you know, y'all's patience and intentionality behind helping creatives find their voice and their direction as well. Truly grateful. To my sisters and my mom, thank you. Your courage in sharing your stories made it possible for me to share mine. Women are powerful, resilient, and remarkable. And I pray that you feel that every time you hear your voices on this platform. And lastly, to my beautiful wife and my best friend, my forever partner in this life, thank you for believing in my vision. Thank you for the Sundays you gave and the grace to record, even today. It's cold, rainy Sunday. The kids were having, you know, a hectic morning and busy, yelling, fighting, playing, doing all of the things. But thank you for seeing my purpose, even when all I had were really just ideas and a passion behind creating and building something. I love you with everything in me, and I forever will be grateful to this life that we're building, and honestly, to the platform that I'm going to continue to work on over this next year and many years to come. So what's next? Year 2 will look slightly different. It's a lot. Again, I told you some of the numbers of putting out 40 episodes this year, editing 40 episodes this year. It's hectic. I want to narrow that down a little bit and honestly, like, give my own mental health, a break as well. But my goal is to produce 12 to 15 super powerful episodes that at a minimum I'll release, one per month next year with intentionality and care. And then y'all also seen towards Q2, really Q3, Q4 of this year, I've just stepped more into, the writing area as well, and sharing some of those posts with you. So I want to do a little bit more of that. It's free flowing thought that hits me in the morning. I think when I exercise in the morning, I feel like that's when God talks to me and some of these ideas come to life, and I'm able to, type it out, edit it, post it. And I feel like a good amount of people are gravitating towards it and appreciative of it. And people are, sharing with me, sliding in my DMs, saying thank you, like, please keep going. And I appreciate all of that. It's super encouraging. It makes me feel great. And it makes me realize that I'm going down the right path with this platform and the area of focus and intentionality that I have behind it. So, again, there's still going to be long form episodes that will be released at a minimum one per month next year. I'm going to do more writing that I'll be sharing via stories and a mix of posts that I post on the platform as well. I'm going to continue to also just share more of all of the family aspects. I'm very prideful. I think if there's anything that I do exceptionally well or incredibly well, it's being a father and a husband. It's my favorite job, and I want to be able to share more of that with the world as well. I think we're in a interesting season where, people are struggling, or I have a lot of single male friends that just aren't really asking all the questions about parenthood. I know that they're interested and they want to do it at some point, but honestly, I think some of them are scared or just worried about well, what happens if it goes wrong? And I want to lean into all of the story, right? There are things that are going to go wrong. You're not going to get everything right. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be hard. You're going to have arguments, all of these things. But the beautiful moments in the aspects of raising children, there is literally nothing better that I've ever done in my entire life or that I will do. So for me, I want to share more of that. And, again, just putting out healthy content is the goal. I want it to be healthy. I want people to understand, I don't know, men like me, I guess. I don't really know what that fully means, but there are men that are thinking, and there are men that want to do well, and there are men that care immensely for the community and want others to win and want everybody to win. And I want to be able to produce that through this platform next year. I want depth. I want intention. I want impact. The grind will stay the same, but the focus will definitely sharpen. Year 1 was about building the foundation. Truly the pillars of the platform. Year 2 is about building the legacy. What's going to be the health, the depth, the breadth, the impact that this platform will have. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you to every single listener. Thank you to everybody that views, even the shadow viewers that watch and don't like anything. It's all good. I just hope that something that I produce, something that I put out there, something that I write impacts your journey in your life at the end of the day. And if you have questions, or if self-doubt is creeping in, or you're like, man, I'm struggling with X, Y, or Z, know that you can reach out to your friend Ben. Ask me. Doesn't mean I have the answers, but that means that I will even sit on the phone and listen. I will sit on FaceTime and listen. I will sit in a room with and listen, sit in the car and listen. We can go have dinner. It doesn't matter. I know how challenging the world can be, and I know that it's busy and hectic and a grind, but at the end of the day, there are people like me that are shooting for the stars and want to help you shoot for the stars and to help you really achieve your goals and your purpose as well. Everybody at this age does not know their purpose. I get that. But I also get that me understanding my purpose is a blessing and a gift from God. Therefore, I must lean into it every single day in everything that I do, and with all of my intent, all of the effort that I can possibly produce. So I hope that y'all stay with me. I hope that y'all continue to focus and tune in, that we rest on Sundays. And, I hope that it continues to add value to people's lives. I love y'all. I'm looking forward to next year. Thank you.